Okay, so I typed in, to find the download site that I give you, I typed in Anaconda download into Google, and it gave me this individual edition site. Now, if I'd just typed in Anaconda, I'd have gone to the home page of Anaconda, but it would have had all these listings at the top. Well, the download products takes you to this products page here, and in particular to the individual edition. Um, and so it knows I have Windows and can download. Now the thing is, um, I I don't have to click that. If you're wondering about using Mac OS, something like that, if I scroll down, um, I get to all these installers, and this is the one it's suggesting I use, the 64-bit graphical installer. Um, if you have the Mac OS, here's a graphical installer. If you have Linux, there are ways to install it that way. Um, you all have told me you have Windows or Mac OS, so you'll want to use one of these two. And simply, in my case, with my browser, if I click on it with Windows, I can save the file. Now this comes up with then this thing about creating an account and Anaconda Nucleus. I'm not sure we need that at all. If we do, I'm sure we'll be given the opportunity again. So I'm just going to close that. And it takes a little while to download. If I go up here, I can see this little icon. I'm using Firefox, and I can see it's downloading here. If I go here, I can see that it's downloading. It says part file, so it's not done yet. So it takes a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video until this thing finishes. So here, I'll pause. Okay, now notice this download is a nice blue arrow. If I were to click on it, it says I have everything. Now here I canceled one because mostly it had to do with the video, not doing this stuff. And here it no longer says part. Everything's there, and it's 522,000 kilobytes, so pretty good size file. So once it's there, I can double click on it to install it, and so there it's preparing. Now what I suggest is as you go through these, you just take the defaults, so just me. It says it's going to put it in this folder. It sounds good to me. Okay. Advanced options. You can read this stuff, but it's notice it says not recommended. So so I'm not going to click it. This one is already clicked, and so I'll just go with those, and now I'll say install. And it goes through this. I don't remember if this is, it may be pretty quick here, but again, I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do once again is pause until this next button is showing again. Okay, I didn't really pay too much attention to how long that took, but it was successful. And so then I just kind of keep hitting next. Here are some helpful tips and resources. We recommend you bookmark these. Now, I think the getting started with Anaconda and so forth, I think those might require that sign up to actually use them, but I'll leave them checked here and finish. And yeah, see up here, that's where it's taking me to Anaconda nucleus and installation success. So you can create your free account and so forth. I'm not really interested in creating the free account. Now though, once we have this installed, at least on Windows, not sure on a Mac where you go exactly to find your programs, but notice here, if I just click on my window icon, it says Anaconda. What we'll be using is Jupyter Notebook. And so if I click on that, it's getting started. Okay, so it gets going there. But it will open up in your browser here. And so there we go, and these are just folders. And we'll do more about where you want to go, creating your own folders and so forth for your homework. But that's all these are your folders. Just like if you went here and I said documents, right? That's a folder. This PC, has various folders, and so that's all. Let's see, go back to my browser, but this opened up in the browser. Okay, and that is Jupyter Notebook, and then I can quit. You have shut down. You can now close this tab. Okay, so great, and I close that tab, and I'm out. So there we go. That is installing Anaconda and then opening up the Jupyter Notebook.